Obama and Ariel Castro have something very interesting in common. They both believe we're supposed to be having a harmonious good time while they screw us.
I think what's happening. Propaganda.
Yup, when I see Ariel Castro, I see liberalism. I'm looking at Ariel Castro blame everybody but himself for what's going down with him. Maybe Castro can include Bush in his blame chain so he can be one of Obama's speechwriters. Obama and liberals think Americans are supposed to like it that he's opposed to the Keystone Pipeline. How ironic is that? We're supposed to like it that Obama is gonna screw us by not allowing pipe to be laid. He scoffs at the project because in his mind, it yields only 50 permanent jobs. Screw all the rest of you temporary workers. You don't need a job unless it's a permanent one. Because generating some income while you can with a temporary job until you can step into a career or something is stupid. And it's like Obama just dissed anybody who ever worked in construction. Working in construction involves a lot of making sure you got another job lined up. Because whatever project they're working on is only gonna last so long. And if Obama's got a problem with temporary jobs, then he never should have taken the job as president. And thank God the presidency isn't a permanent position. Anyway, Ariel Castro thinks that the women he imprisoned, raped, and tortured were there in happy harmony. Maybe it's because he heard them laugh sometime or something. But man, even slaves laugh sometimes and would even sing with each other to help each other cope. Anybody who's ever been enslaved or has even been a prisoner of war even tries to find some camaraderie and laughter to get by. If the girls were having such a great time at Ariel Castro's Candyland, you'd think he'd realize that he wouldn't need locks and chains.
Dead giveaway.
Kind of like Obama would get a clue that his healthcare plan sucks. Because if it didn't, liberal government officials and workers wouldn't have been like, yeah, let's shove this on the American people, but we don't want it.
Dead giveaway.
These liberal statists remind me of Ariel Castro. Castro wants to blame his sexual problem on him being molested. Well, if you're gonna blame molestation, then that must mean you know that sexual abuse is a bad thing in the first place for you to blame it. Yet you're gonna sexually abuse someone else and convince yourself they like it. So Ariel, does that mean you liked it when you were getting sexually abused? Because if that's the case, you're in for a treat when you get to prison. And just like Castro is considering that he's about to get a taste of how he did these women, people like the IRS union woke up to how they've been a party of supporting us getting hostile humped with Obamacare getting pushed on us, yet don't want to be under what they helped push on us. Liberalism screws us with more taxes, more regulatory fees, increased minimum wage demands, which just increases the cost of living, which puts the minimum wage earner back where they started. Hey, why do the prices keep going up? Y'all need to increase minimum wage. And that results in business not being able to hire as many people, especially those small businesses that you liberals claim to care so much about. I know y'all don't even think about how you screwed them with your minimum wage hikes. But like Ariel Castro, you think they're enjoying themselves as you molest them. Ariel Castro starved these women, and liberalism is starving small business and employment. Ariel Castro got these women pregnant and would beat them, causing them to miscarry. Kind of like how liberals beat on small businesses until they have to abort their dreams. So no, I don't like the liberal idea or Obama's idea of healthcare. But liberals think we're just supposed to enjoy their ideas. And in their twisted minds, they think their way is what's best for us. And I'm sure just like Ariel Castro, liberalism doesn't see itself as a monster. Liberal Democrats, despite their deep denial, are the molesting monsters in the worst cities, as they blame others for the damage they themselves do. You can't blame conservatism for the damage done in places like Flint, Detroit, St. Louis, New Haven, Memphis, Oakland, Little Rock, Baltimore, Rockford, or Stockton. Democrats run those toeback cities, not Republicans. And liberals just like Castro are twisted with denial and deception as they admit to their own crimes and then deny it. Ariel Castro says, I'm not a monster. I'm sick. My sexual problem, it's so bad in my mind. So only for the sake of getting sympathy, which failed by the way, Castro admits that he's sick with bad sexual problems, but says he never raped or tortured these women. So if you never raped or tortured anybody, Why would you have to point out that you're sick and you got a mean case of the I gotta rape somebody disease? He admits what he is, then denies what he does. A twisted deceiver, like Obama. Because Obama tries to save face for saying that the IRS targeting Tea Party groups is wrong, admitting that it happened, and then turns around and calls it a phony scandal. But Obama and Castro are bursting at the seams with their own delusions. They're springing leaks, squirting out admissions of who and what they are, and then try to deny it. Whether it was the fallen Americans in Benghazi, where Obama claims he knew it was a planned terrorist attack, which means he did nothing to prevent it, like Clinton didn't through his term before 9/11 when Al-Qaeda was making attacks. Yet despite Obama claiming to know it was a planned terrorist attack, he tried to blame it on a spontaneous uproar over some YouTube video. That's a deceiver in deep denial. And what's worse are the people who still support him, even through his deceptions, as he denies what he admits, while suckering his followers by accusing others of phony scandals. So whether it's Castro admitting while trying to deny what he did to the women in his house, or whether it's Obama admitting while trying to deny what happened to the 4 murdered Americans in Benghazi, what difference does it make? And I look forward to the day when people can see the difference and know to stop cursing, accusing, and holding honest people in constant suspicion, while praising those who lie right to their face. And they believe the liar, because the liar promises them free stuff. And that free stuff is going to be taken from the people he rallies them to hate. And what a great way to get people on your team, by gathering people in hate, ready to take what others earn, convincing them that they're entitled to it. I'm AlfonZo Rachel with ZoNATION, and Ariel Castro is an illustration of how liberalism is screwing America, and we're supposed to like it. And with liberals, not only are we supposed to like it, we're supposed to pay for it. How ironic is that?